Hello, hello, hello everyone, NecroVMX here, and welcome back with more Final Fantasy IV White Mages version, because I'm insane, and I have some friends with me because grinding is not super exciting, but we have to grind for this part. You know what's, kind of like ass in this version? Like, it's a great version, but you know what they did? They they removed the Peninsula of Power, like you can't get enemies from mid-game in the beginning anymore.
Tragic.
But you do level faster, generally speaking, so...
They compensate it to a degree.
Because if I could park myself there with a couple of tents and just nuke the Necrotors with Diara...
That's what I did when I did the run.
Yeah. They also just, generally speaking, made this version harder. And hold on 1 second, Aeth, I have to make you louder. Alright, go ahead.
Isn't it still optimal to try to class change before leveling past 11?
Not if you're 4 white mages. How would you ever survive the, like, the ice cave at that level, you know?
Good point.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I have Kira.
Like, just in terms of your actual stats...
Oh, yeah.
Everybody benefits if you class change before hitting level 12.
The thing about the White Mage run is they don't rely so much on attacking towards the end of the game because you have to basically hoard the items that cast spells for you. So, like, you know, you're using Zeus gauntlets and Giant's gloves and the razor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is happening?
Sorry, I heard someone at the door.
I'm like, ah! I'm like, oh dear. Avon calling.
No, it's just the glass door was loose on the outside.
No, I gotcha. That'd be funny if I was, like, streaming or something on here and, somebody had, like, oh, hold on, I gotta get the door, and then you hear, like, Avon calling, like it's the 70s or some shit, you know?
And then you slam the door.
That's good enough for now. How much money do I got? Right now I'm just grinding to be able to afford the, spells in, Elfine. But I noticed in this version, they made it generally harder in that you get stronger enemies show up a lot faster. Like, the very first time I took the boat out, I ran into, like, a whole group of Sahagin Chiefs and Sharks, and I'm like, that's not even an enemy configuration that was in the previous versions. And I was getting ogres near Metoya's cave, which they do appear there, but I ran into an ogre chief. And I'm like, oh dear, ogre chief's this early. This is interesting.
Very interesting.
So I thought, you know, this is basically going to be like the PlayStation version, right? No, it's its own thing. And they definitely nerfed how much damage, how much health you could get from health. What am I talking about? Wow. They definitely nerfed how much money you get from the pirates. Like, it's still good,
Like the enemy
but it's not...
designs.
Yeah, the sprites are fantastic. Alright, got rid of that asshole. It's questionable whether I should stay in this battle.
I like the Dawn of Soul sprites a little bit more.
That's, yeah, no, that's bad. Alright, we run away. Friggin' Edda's down. And it's like, I only wanted to heal people! No, if you notice, I named them all after white mages from other games.
Yeah, that's a nice touch.
I wonder if I can make it to Cornelia to save money instead of... Oh, I'm close to Cornelia, cool.
You run away on a ship.
You just fucking drive off. I mean,
But they run away onto the different part of the ship.
well,
The Onies are.
they didn't think about that too much, I guess. They're just like, dude, it's a game. You know? Like, how did
It's just like that.
how did the fish swim up in the air onto the deck of the ship? You know? Like, okay,
They can jump out like a.
the Sahagins you can see, you know, it's like that scene in Aquaman, but the sharks, just a little weird.
They can jump out like a dolphin, I guess.
How much money I got? Not enough. Oh no, I don't know how I'm gonna ever defeat these goblins. Oh shit, that's right. I hate that. If you hit auto battle, it remembers your last action, so if you ran from a battle, it remembers that. See, this was like what I ran into the very first time that I took the boat out, and I'm like, excuse you? Excuse me, baking soda? If I'm gonna fight these guys, I'm gonna set up properly.
Yeah, your level 3 Sahagin Chiefs is not nice.
And this was like I said, it was like the first time taking the boat out near Provoca, so I was a much lower level. Thankfully, this is not my first rodeo with 4 white mages. It's just interesting seeing how much is different in this version. Especially if this is going to be like the definitive version of Final Fantasy 1. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Now we're talking. Yeah, you can't touch this. MC Hammer can't even touch this. Alright, you can occasionally touch this.
Only on Thursdays.
It is a Thursday, unfortunately, for me. I have to heal Etta. Once again, the best thing about the Pixel remasters, though, is the music.
It is wonderful music.
Hey, Ross. Hoes mad at this shit. They were just like, water level? Just fight a shark. But you're on a boat, fight a shark. There we go. Now we're talking.
The real thing you should find is dolphins.
See, I would like to fight in the forest near Elfheim and like fight like the ogres and the worms there and get... It's like a lot more money and you can run into the stronger zombies there, which, you know, white mages wreck undead. But I keep getting wolves. And it's not worth it to fight wolves.
Well,
You see a group of wolves and the only thing you can really do is say, calm down, Moogle, and then run away, you know?
yeah. But he's on the party.
Stupid A-balls. Hey, guys. Remember how the Special Forces guys in the Final Fantasy movie were called Deep Eyes? That was kind of cute.
Yeah.
One of you guys gotta hit that thing before it paralyzes me. There we go. The crappiest thing about playing all white mages is they don't get a better weapon until way later. You're stuck with these hammers for quite a long time.
Are you doing like a challenge run or something?
Yep. I mean, I've done 4 white mages before, but not in this version, so... Oop, let's go get another spell. I've enjoyed putting up challenge runs on YouTube, like we got the... Oh, see, this isn't worth it. I'll do it, but whatever. The Castlevania run that I got going now.
You're enjoying that one?
Yeah, the last parts I'll put up tonight. That was actually easier than I thought it would be, doing Castlevania with no weapons or armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it myself sometime.
You learn a lot of interesting things about the game. Oh. I was wondering if it's worth it to heal her. It is not. Okay. Nice! Oh, walk into the castle's back door without asking first. Alright.
Damn.
Damn, the back door's closed. Alright, so I get another shot of Diara. I was thinking after I get the level 3 magic, I'll take my first run into Marsh Cave, and then that run will probably finance the second run, where I can maybe get some level 4 magic. Although the level 4 spells aren't amazing. I forget what's actually there. Let me look. It was like yesterday when I looked. I can't remember yesterday. I mean, I would just get Poisona, right? Like, these other spells kind of suck. Yeah, I'd get Poisona and just tell the rest to eat my ass. I'll fight a few fights over here. It's just, I just keep getting wolves and it's frustrating because they're not worth it. Okay, see, this is good. You get a lot of money for these stupid things. I mean, 234 for that is pretty great.
Yeah.
They definitely rebalanced the shit out of this, but I'm kind of digging it. All right, now we're talking. This is what I want. I was fighting on water because I was getting frustrated with every party being 6 ward wolves.
Especially considering how poorly balanced the game originally was.
Oh, the NES. So you know what's interesting is like there's a lot of people that'll be like Final Fantasy was bad, and they'll point out like all the different like flaws that it had. And yeah, it had a lot of like obvious flaws, but to me, like I would ask, did you have fun playing it?
It's fun, but
yeah.
it's not balanced at all.
Yeah. But I was like, but I had so much fun with Final Fantasy, so I can't sit there and say it's bad just because, you know, it's got programming errors. Like, freaking Pokemon Red and Blue.
It's the first game in the series.
Yeah. Pokemon Red and Blue was a goddamn mess, but it was a fun game. That's why it was a big hit.
It's a foundational work. That's what it's not.
Yeah.
It's something to build upon, not just throw it away completely.
I can understand maybe why some Japanese players might have been like, what the fuck, this isn't Dragon Quest 3. But I'm not wasting my time with this shit. What a waste of space these wolves are. Come on, give me more zombies. Those ghasts give good money for how easy they are to kill. Ah, see? This is what gets me back on the boat. Those ward wolves are awful because for something with over 70 hit points, they really should give you more experience in gold. Now I'm being
Still waiting
taunted.
for your come in.
Now I'm being taunted by the game. Ow, quit it. Actually, how much money do I have right now? 800, okay. Oh no, I don't like that. Oh, I also noticed that this the enemies in this also. Oh, I didn't want to run. Shit, I hate when I do that. The enemies in this are much more likely to run away from you. I noticed. I actually wanted to fight them, but I hit the wrong button.
Interesting.
Like I've even had ogres run away, and I'm like, I'm not at a level where ogres should be running away from me. And sometimes enemies will try to run and fail.
It's an interesting touch.
Yeah. It'd be great if I got something that wasn't wolves or snakes. I'll fight the snakes, though. I just don't want to get poisoned. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, once again, I must heal. Oh, don't forget Cura. That would be bad. It's like, I need you to heal me. I forgot how.
I like the map in the corner. That's another nice touch.
Oh, now we're talking. Alright. You know what's interesting, though, is, like, I was talking to the brooms that are supposed to tell you how to bring up the world map, and I'm like, I can't even tell what they're saying, because instead of being backwards, it was, like, jumbled. So I don't really know what... The map is cool, it's just, you know, I was wondering, okay, there's these guys that tell you how to bring up the map, and what will they say?
Yeah.
But instead of being backwards talk, it's like completely jumbled up. Freaking Jolly Green Giant and his two homies here.
The lean giants.
The little
That's
giants.
more like it. It makes more like a chicken.
The Ogre Chiefs just kind of suck because they have a lot of defense, but they do give good rewards for killing them. See, now the party that you would want to try to rush towards class change with, though, would be 4 monks. You'd be a god at the end if you got class change before level 12 with 4 monks.
I think the brooms are still speaking backward.
I looked at it and I was like, this. I'm like reversing the words in my head. I'm like, that's not a word.
You know, LDNA, LECNAC. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, something like that. And I'm like, okay.
Cancel and L1.
You know what the problem was? End L was one word.
Yeah, that's it. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
that was throwing me off. And I'm like, what? Andal? Andal's not a word. So I thought it's just jumbled up. Like, I definitely recognize cancel, but I'm like... Wait, so what was it? Cancel and L1?
Yep.
I'm gonna try it out, see what it does. It might bring up the big detailed map. Alright, we win. Pay 690 monies for that. Wait, L1. That's R1. It's not doing anything.
I don't know, man.
Oh, it's L2. Or left trigger. Okay. What do they say on the mobile version, I wonder? Oh well, no big deal. Alright.
Tap and hold status window.
Okay, tap and hold status window. I guess I didn't need to heal, but I was doing that just in case I run into something nasty on the way here. And yes, the grave says Link in this version. Alright, so we'll start saving up for those heal spells. That's the next step.
Alright, this shit.
Heal. Do our first probing raid into the marsh cave. When I first came to this town, I was doing this joke came out of my mouth before I can think about it, and then I had to like run with it. And it basically was that the 4 white mages specifically came to the elf village for butt sex. And the elves are like, we don't do that. And yeah. And then I can imagine like one of these 4 just looking at the travel guide, like, that's not what it says here.
But that's outdated.
Yeah, that was the previous regime. And then another one's like, look, we'll pay you. We came all this way for butt sex. Can you accommodate us, please? We'll pay extra. I don't know. It just came out. I was just thinking about 4 white. They just go like, all right, time to get some butt sex. Like, it's like we asked in Provoca, and they said go to the elf village. Like, that's just a filthy rumor. Those Provoca people are fucked up. They're always spreading rumors about us. Alright, that's good, because these Giga Swarms actually do a lot more damage in this version. Like, I run into werewolves near Metoya's cave. That's how crazy this one is. I ran like a bitch. Actually, I might have fought it because it was only one, but still. It's way more efficient to fight the Gigas Worms and the Ogres than to be on the sea, but it does get frustrating, like when you run into your fourth party in a row of 7 wolves.
Yeah.
Alright. She be healing. I mean, what I really want is the Ogre Chieftains. I also heard they took out the Hall of Giants, but they, what they did is they put 2 enemies in that hall that sort of wander around, and you can fight them, and it's always 2 giants and 2, lizards. And you can make them respawn by leaving. So
2 giant lizards.
Yeah. So you could... two giant lizards, yeah. No, 2 giants and 2 lizards. So you could still grind there, but it's good, but you can't, like, accidentally get stuck there. Like, you can't make it halfway through and be like, I have regrets. I mean, that's not as good as the Necrotaurus for white mages to fight, but still. Oh, God. It's a frickin' Midwest FurCon here, and I'm not having it.
Nice. I wouldn't want to admit there are some of our blue.
I'm not having it. We're not doing this today, or any other day.
Did you see the Oblivion mod?
Did I see the what?
Oblivion mod.
No, I haven't seen any Oblivion mod recently. Should I be
Someone made an
scared?
Oblivion mod where you can order down his pizza. And after he comes.
Oh, God. Oh, so you actually order a pizza inside the game?
In the game. And the game's in real life.
That seems like
Orders in real life.
I'm gonna be honest, that seems like a privacy nightmare.
Yeah, they recommend people use this app to find Draft info.
Because you're basically putting your, like, address and phone number and shit into Oblivion, and...
And the
Alright.
card transmission.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I thought
wouldn't do
it
it.
was gonna be like that McDonald's inside of Morrowind, but it's just like somebody made a McDonald's in a Morrowind, you know?
Why that guy was so annoying that did that video.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't poison me. Alright, we're good. I'll fight these guys, it's no big deal. Actually, wait, these guys aren't poisonous.
Yeah, they're just toxic.
You know what I mean, they can't inflict status on you.
Once you eat them.
I mean, if you're into eating spiders, that you should probably talk to
Go to
somebody from...
Cambodia.
Yeah, go to Cambodia, they'll teach you how to do it right, I guess, but...
Just don't wear any glasses.
Son of a biscuit. Into the trees, my friends. So, my nephew started calling each other brethren. And they've been calling my sister mother. So, they mentioned that, and I said something like, I should start calling you nephew. And Bobby says to me, how about nephewing? And I'm like, but that's...
Yeah.
No, that's not a thing. That's not a word, you know? And he goes, well, brethren isn't a word. And I'm like, yeah, it is, actually. It is a word. They've been using it and they thought they made it up or something.
They probably heard on TV or something.
Yeah. Bobby heard it in an anime and thought it, or, you know, something like that. Because he's been
Yeah.
Okay.
hardcore weebing out lately.
At least they're calling her mother instead of Spawn Point.
Yeah, that would that would probably be pretty insulting. Hey.
Or maternal unit.
Well, if you want to sound like a cone head, greetings, maternal unit. It is time for the consumption of mass quantities. I'm not gonna bother with Invis. I'm just gonna attack.
Yeah, we all know the classic hit, Conehead Love.
Oh god. Oh man. It's sad that I know what you're talking about because I fucking had that soundtrack on like a cassette tape, so I have heard Conehead Love. I mean, you just get it because it has that Chili Pepper song on it, and then you're stuck with Conehead Love.
You mean what? Conehead Love?
I mean, depending on the outlook, yeah, that's true. That's enough for one shot of heal.
I would imagine if the Chili Peppers did a cover of Conehead Love.
I feel like they would just to be funny. Right? I mean, they covered Roller Coaster of Love. Yay! Now just 3 more of those, and I'll be ready to fail at doing the Marsh Cave.
Still waiting for a new phone to come.
No. That's exactly what happens every time you wake up. You spin around, jump in the air, and then merge with 3 other people.
I mean, that's what I do at least.
Every single fucking day, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going for it.
Once I sleep in.
Yeah, wow. Then you skip the spin, you just do the other, you go right to the jumping and merging.
Yeah, but the other 3 people might get tired of waiting and leave.
And then you run out of the house with a piece of toast in your mouth.
Well, that's too much anime.
The funny thing is Bobby has fashioned himself as like the ultimate anime fan, right? And he's like going on about how he wants to like move to Japan and make anime and all this crap, right? But like
Yeah.
I mentioned a few extremely popular anime and he's like, I've never heard of that.
He probably doesn't even know the real name for Japan.
Well, we know he doesn't know that. I tested him on that. Because he's like, I know everything about... I know a lot about Japan, and I'm like, really? And I was like, so if I test you, you're gonna know something, right? And he's like, go ahead. And I said, what's the actual name of the country? And he looks at me, and he's like, I thought it was Japan. And I'm like, well, yeah, if you're a foreigner.
You'll be like, that's so rude.
You go there and call it Japan, they might call you Baka Gaijin, you know? He was going around saying Baka, and he didn't know what it meant. So I was like, you know what that means?
Yeah.
And he's like, no. And I'm like, you know, it's like calling someone stupid.
Or a sussy baka. If you want to
What
get
was the name of the Yamato's sister ship?
Well, I wouldn't go that crazy on him. I was asking him pretty basic stuff, to be honest. Like, what's the name of the country? You know, like, what's the capital? You know.
It was the
I don't
last
think the
show.
Musashi gets enough love.
Yeah, that's true. Except from the Beavis fish. The Beavis fish's mother is the notorious slutfish. She'll do it with anything that swims. Fish, sharks, octopuses, drowning dudes, the bottom of a boat. It doesn't matter to the Beavis, the notorious slutfish. I love it, like, Beavis is like, alright, enough about my mom. And he's like, okay, how about one more? Like, no, enough, no. You won't regret it. It's a really good one. Alright, one more. She turned the coral reef into the oral reef. And then Beavis had to admit that was fucking funny. It's like one of my favorite sort of ongoing jokes is when Butthead makes a joke about Beavis' mom and Beavis laughs at it and then catches himself and is like, now wait a minute! Like he knows he's supposed to defend his mom, but he has to admit, okay, that was funny. Jesus. Well, at least I'll get out quickly. The way out is the way in. So, Ayreon announced their concert on Facebook in Tilburg, you know? It's they're doing 01011001 live, and I just left a comment like, one of these days you'll do an actual tour. Said everybody doesn't have to go to Tilburg. I'm sure there'll be a DVD that I could watch. Ah,
Probably.
your mother. Oh, speaking of which, I was looking at that pro shoot of the Ulver show at Bergen. Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
good. Like, I'm surprised they didn't release it. It just, here we go. It just, like, aired on TV and they left it at that. And I'm like, yeah, it aired on TV in Norway or whatever, you know? I would have watched it. But now I have it, so. In 1080p, no less.
Maybe one day we could watch it together.
The difference is that Ulver actually has played shows in the United States. I mean, not very many, like 2 or 3, and they were all in New York City, but
Yeah.
at least they tried. Well, that sucks. You saw the ogre just dip? He's just like, you know what? I can't hit these bitches. I'm gonna run. Oh, I did not take off auto battle. Well, this is a waste of a turn because Invis definitely does not stack with itself. I pressed the button like half a second too late. There we go. It's still worth it because the Ogre Chiefs are worth so much money. The Ogre Chief literally just tried to run. I'm frustrated. I'm out of here. I've been fighting like 12 invisible people. And they keep bonking me with a hammer while calling me a sussy baka. I'm not a baka.
But he is sussy.
Oh, well, I'm not saying that I'm not sussy, but I'm not a baka. I sell vegetables and green beans and shit to children. I'm healthy. Oh, now I'm dead as shit. Alright. Alright, I gotta stop the video though.
I'll see you guys real soon with more Final Fantasy for the White Mages.